Maybe I should remember this when I film my video from my church.
Hey everybody, I'm sitting down here with Zac
Hello.
Muench.
Muench.
Muench?
I know, right?
Well, why did you write it that way in your Instagram?
It's German, no umlaut, but like it should be Muench, but it's not because Americans.
Okay. Zac's been a part of Calling All Skaters for how long?
A year and a half now. No, 2 years.
That's a year and a half since you came to Barcelona?
Yeah, so like I came and moved here a year ago, but I staffed the 2018 and 2019 school.
Okay, sick. So that would be the Calling All Skaters DTS out of Barcelona here.
Correct.
Staff.
Mm-hmm.
So what got you into Calling All Skaters in the beginning?
You know, I think it was my brother. I met Huckleberry Hamill like 5 years ago in Germany, and between my brother and Huckleberry, they were both like, dude, you should come out to Barcelona and do this. And I was like, that's cool, or I'll just go and do my DTS somewhere else, which I did. But then afterward, I was like, oh man, I gotta go back to Barcelona.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Was it mostly because of the skateboarding, or?
I mean, it was honestly like mostly because like I felt like God was putting it on my heart, and I was like, okay, all right, I'm trusting you that this is where you want me to go. And it totally was, so.
Where'd you guys go on outreach for those?
We went to Bosnia, England, Germany, and Latvia in 2018. And then in 2019, we just omitted Latvia and spent most of our time in like Bosnia and England.
Yeah, the Bosnia scene's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
So what's it like working with Calling All Skaters out here in Barcelona? What was it like pre-pandemic, pre-COVID? What did you guys do?
It was like super cool because like there's so much community here. Like it's like a lot of us like Calling All Skaters guys living in like one place for the most part, aside from like a few of us that are living in other locations. So like the community aspect is super strong. We've been able to do like Makba mornings. We go to Makba every single Monday and just like pray over the place because there's like a lot of intimidation and comparison there. So we wanted to originally go and pray against that. And now it's become something where we can like go and just pray for people that like are on our hearts, and we can also like meet people there, as well as like Bible studies and like hangouts on Monday nights, and just trying to like create as many platforms and as many spaces to bring in like new people, whether like Christians or non-Christians, like giving them like different spaces where it's like, okay, if you're not a Christian, you can like, and you're not like interested in God, just come and like hang out on Monday night. If you're kind of curious, come to the Makba morning and like pray with us. Or if you're like really invested, come to the Bible study with us, you know?
Cool.
Yeah.
So then this last year, 2020, like how bad did COVID screw everything up? And maybe like what have you guys still been able to do?
Well, Bible studies went to Zoom. So what actually allowed us to like have even more people come in. I know a guy from Switzerland was now able to join because of it, as well as like, let's see, Zoom. We weren't able to actually skate in our local neighborhood. There was like, they gave us an hour, right after the quarantine, they gave us like an hour to go outside and exercise, and we could like stay within our neighborhood. And there were like a bunch of skaters that we never knew were in our neighborhood. So we got to like meet some of them. So it actually like had some benefits, but at the same time some challenges, because now we've had to like rethink, okay, how are we gonna do like ministry, and how are we going to make things work with all these different like restrictions. So yeah.
Cool. Another thing that Zac is a big part of is the creative department, which is a special section of our Calling All Skaters group that's dedicated to using our creativity and to again build more platforms for being able to invite people in and get people involved with stuff that we're doing. And we're actually sitting in the studio room that's all been closed out or been cleaned out now because we're moving locations. But this last like fall, even despite COVID, you guys have been able to host stuff in here. So what's that been like?
That has been super cool. Because like this space actually used to be an old storage space, and we wanted to like essentially create a space for artists to come and like feel safe, like feel like, okay, I can create without this feeling of being like shamed for creating something that might not be like perfect. And the idea is to like bring in like artists and just creative people, or people that are just somewhere in between, that are like, okay, well, I would like to try, but I'm afraid that I might be ashamed for like creating something silly. But we want to bring them in, Christians and non-Christians, and like create a space where people are like free to express themselves in that, but also like build relationships through that, like using like art as like a platform to like, okay, like how can we actually like care about these people like individually?
Yeah.
Yes.
And so you've been able to run those. Have you been running them every Friday night since? Generally, like almost every Friday night?
Yeah, almost every single Friday night we'll run like an art night. We had like a big, like massive table in here where we would, have like probably like 10 or 15 people come in, and somebody would facilitate it in like some way, like, okay, you can create something that you feel like God is putting on your heart, or we can only use like certain materials to create something, or something that would like engage everybody with like some kind of theme, like, okay, like collaboration or life or growth or whatever. So we've been doing that over like the past couple months, almost every single Friday, and it's been super, super cool. We've already met like a few the girls that have come here actually now go to our church, and they're like not Christians right now, but they're like really curious and they're really searching, and this kind of like was the beginning of it.
Yeah. And so now that we're in the process of moving and trying to find a new location to be able to keep doing this type of stuff, what type of thing are you most excited about, like going into 2021 and the future of Calling All Skaters Spain and all that type of stuff?
Mm-hmm. I'm really excited because I would like to like help lead a camp, because at this point we can't like really run DTSs, so it'd be sick to like have a more European focused like thing that could allow people that can only come for 1 or 2 weeks to like that still like work throughout the rest of the year to come and like have some kind of like training or some kind of discipleship training, but at the same time like experience like the skate culture and community and learn how to like reach out to their own like spheres and like their own skate communities wherever they're from. So that's like my personal dream of like what I could see this year. But
dope.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, this has been Zac Muench, and you'll be seeing more of him because we work together, and he's just one of the people from the team that I'll be excited to introduce you to. So thanks so much for watching, and thanks, Zac. You've been awesome.
Thank you.